Hello and welcome to the Dynata training series. In this video, we will cover creating and editing data views in MarketSight. A data view is a simple table containing raw data. Each row is an individual record in your data set and each column is a different variable. A data view can be used to view and edit data, including open-ended or verbatim survey responses. To add a new data view, click New in the action bar. If you have ever created a crosstab, this screen should look familiar. The editing tools appear on the left and the preview is on the right. First, let's enter a name for this data view. We will call it Training Data View. The description field is optional, but it's useful if you would like to provide more detail. To specify which variable will be included in the data view, we will drag and drop one or more variables from the window on the left to the window tabbed on the right. The display drop-down allows us to choose between displaying variable names, variable codes, or both. The sort drop-down allows us to sort the variables in the order in which they appear in the survey or alphabetically. As you can see, the variables are grouped by category. We can click on the plus sign next to any category to take a look at the variables it contains. You can also search for variables using keywords. Let's type supernova in the search box. MarketSight retrieves the variables that contain the keyword supernova in the variable name. We click the X to clear our search options and return to designing our data view. The Columns tab here defines which variables are included. The Filters tab defines which data is included. Leaving the Filters tab empty means that all data from the dataset will be included in the data view. Let's add monthly cell phone bill, monthly minutes used, and current provider to our columns. You can see that as we do so, the preview is automatically updated on the right. To disable auto updates, simply uncheck this box. Let's also add respondent ID and the open-ended variable called satisfaction from the text variable category. We can rearrange the variables by using drag and drop or by using the arrows keys on the right. Now select the Filters tab and use the income level variables as our filter variable. We will move it over and check the boxes next to the values for middle and upper. This data view will only include respondents who indicated that their income was $50,000 a year or higher. Let's save our work so far and close the editor so we can get a full screen view of the data view. Here, we can see that each variable we selected is displayed in a column and each row represents one response or record. We have filtered our data view to contain a subset of the entire data set. This data view is showing the value names. Clicking the Show Value Codes button in the action bar allows us to change that if necessary. Let's click the button again to show the value names. We can sort our results in ascending or descending order by clicking on any of the column headers. We can resize the column width by dragging the boundary on the right side of each column heading. We can also control the pagination and the number of records displayed per page here. MarketSight users can share content with others by emailing a link, getting a URL link, or by adding the items to key finding. When using the email a link option, no MarketSight login is required to view the content. Users who you share results with via a URL link or key findings will need to enter their MarketSight credentials to view the content. The export button allows us to export this data view to Excel, SPSS, and PowerPoint. Clicking on one of these charting icons will create a scatter plot of the first two numeric variables in the data view. Scatter plots can be saved to the chart section and exported just like all other MarketSight charts. For more information about working with scatter plots, please see the training video on creating and modifying charts. If you have any text variables in your data view, you can create a word cloud by clicking on the word cloud icon next to the variable's name in the header row. You can make changes in your word cloud just like any other charts in MarketSight. It can be saved, exported, and shared. Now, let's learn about the data editing features available in data views. This capability is not currently available for all accounts, and you will not be able to edit data in a dataset synced from an outside source. It's important to keep in mind that when we are editing data in a data view, we are actually modifying or even deleting data in the current dataset. The simplest edit is to delete an entire record or survey response. To delete a record, first make sure you have saved your data view. Then, click on the box to the left of the record and the entire row will be marked for deletion. As you can see, there's now an X in the box and the entire record is highlighted in red. You can continue to select individual records, or you can select all visible rows to be marked for deletion. Click Apply Changes in the toolbar to make the adjustments. Be aware that while we are looking at a subset of the variable in the data view, deleting a row here will delete the entire record or response from the dataset. This includes all variable or survey question for this record, even though those variables are not included in the data view. This action cannot be undone. Click Proceed to continue or cancel if you would prefer to discard the changes. It's also possible to edit individual cells in a data view. Remember that each cell represents a respondent's answer to the displayed question. Simply click on the cell and a small editing window will appear. Depending on the type of variable you are editing, you'll be able to select from a list of available values, editing text, or enter numeric data. Click the Clear button to delete the content of this cell. Click the Undo button to revert any changes since the last time the changes were saved. Click the OK button to insert the new value you have selected or entered. Click the Cancel button to cancel your changes. Once you have made all the changes, you need to click Apply Changes in the toolbar to make those changes permanent. As mentioned before, these changes cannot be undone. Click Proceed to apply the edits to this data set or cancel if necessary. This concludes our training video for data views. I hope you find this video helpful and thank you for watching.